Hey, what's happening? Yeah, we're over here at the duck pond. Oh, you're a good doggy. Yes, you are. Are you having fun? She's having fun. There's people in there. You know, she looks at the camera and she knows there's something in there because I talked to it. There's a whole bunch of people there. There's all your friends. Huh. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Yeah, see, we're checking out the dragonflies here. See them? Right there. They get used to you. I think they're kind of intelligent. I'll tell you what, there's some of them that are about the size of hummingbirds, and they'll grab a bee right out of the air and take the thorax, and just the rest of it drops in the water. Yeah, up there on that pole there's a peregrine falcon. That's kind of unusual, but there, you know, there's right here in town. But what he's after is the doves. There's doves here. Oh, look at the size of those. I don't know, hope you can see those. That's one of the bigger ones right there. Dragonflies. Yeah, see, they're over there by Chloe too. I don't know what the falcon's gonna do. Okay, I'll get back in the shop here pretty quick. I think I'll grind a chuck and get back on the Monarch 10EE this evening. So I'll do, I need to touch up a chuck, I think. I don't know. I'll look at that. I'll find something to do. Hey, good morning. I'm going to change this old Brown and Sharp milling machine from the horizontal mode to the vertical mode. So I'm going to get with it. I'm just kind of curious to see what this is going to be like watching it. Oh, that's dangerous. Now these pellets here, they come to the end and you got to give them bumps, and then you get the bit out. Get a place for that right here. Okay, now I'm going to take that collar chuck out, and conveniently they have a claw here to hold a Williams 1.5" regular wrench. So I get back here. I usually have to stand up here right now because of that toolbox. And which way? This way. Oop, gotta put it in low gear. Okay. Pretty tight back here. Okay, then I give it a bump with a wrench. Set that down here. I got a patent applied for a snap-on ratchet that I used for this, probably 1930s. And I back this out. There's an ER40 50 taper collar chuck. Do not drop that on your foot. I gotta come up with a better holder over here for this stuff. I think I can set this here pretty good. Right there. Okay. Now I replace that with the driver. I'll just wipe that off a little bit here. Oil on it. Now this drives that vertical header. That in there. I'm kind of curious how long it takes me to do this. I gotta do some rearranging so I can get back here a little better. I haven't used the mill very much. It was right over there by the door, kind of almost in the center. It was sinking on a soft spot, but it's stable here. This is a number 2, but they call it a heavy mill because it weighs 5,000 pounds. Has 5 horsepower. I think I just about got that. Okay. Get that big wrench on there. Put it back in the claw. Okay, now I crank the head back. I took and wiped this down with an oily rag, these arms here, overarms. So I started cranking it back. This machine has extra long arms, I think, because of this attachment. Should have a crank on here, but I've got this. Whoop. Slipped out of my fingers. I'm going to give this spline a shot of oil. This head here will slide along this spline. So I got to get it plugged in there. Wind her back. Neutral, and get that spline to go in right there. I'll roll it back. Of course, the further you have the head back, the more rigid it's going to be. And I think I like it somewhere in there. Yeah, I'll put it right about the middle of the table there. I'll leave that right there. I'll come over here and it's got a single lock. So I'll lock it. Now this way, don't watch your fingers. Okay, one's got to be tight. That one's tight. There we go. I got a little mark there. I can usually get it very, very close right there. And if I need to trim it in, I can do it with a square. Okay, that's ready to go. Full feed? Okay. I'll get set up and show you what I need to do here. I think it's kind of fun to take a 80-plus-year-old machine and fix something new, and I'm going to try to do it. I'll show you what this is. It's, I kind of didn't know they exist. This is a composter. We're part of one. This is called the bucket, and it's a bearing here for the top here. But this thing rotates in there, and you put your kitchen waste and even paper in it, and I believe it just slowly rotates, and it's got heater, and you put water in it, and it costs $600, and it broke 3 of these. Here's, you know, you see the little paddle. Look at the back of it. See it busted there. This thing, little coupler. I don't know the other part if it has rubber in there. You know, it looks like those couplers. Okay, see, it goes there, and then 3 of these have busted off. And if you look at it, let's see if I hope you can see it. You see the piece there? And then that goes on to there. But look how short, they short threaded it, it looks to me. I mean, that's, with these washers and stuff, that's not even a 1/4 inch of threads holding that down. But I think it kind of had a key or something here. And I'll explore that a little bit, but I gotta clean that up, and I have to put a different screw in there, and maybe have this so there's just a pin to keep it from rotating or something. I think if I put a good screw in it and just keep something to keep it from rotating, I don't think it'll break. But it's sort of like this thing should have a clutch or something, you know? It looks like things could get trapped under here. But I'm going to start fixing this. I hope you're all having a good day. This is a very important job here. This comes from the big boss. And if you get jobs done for the big boss there, you could just keep playing. Okay, I will be back. Okay, just a quick check with the square here. And this is yet another transmission countershaft. If you find these, you know, you might check them out. These here tend to be gauge accurate, and this one is no exception. It looks perfectly fine. So if I needed to trim in a little bit more accurately, and I'm not sure if this will fit. I haven't tried it yet on the 40. Yeah, it looks like it'll go on there. So I can use this to trim the head into in a conventional way, or for, you know, a little closer tolerance. But this will work for what I'm doing. Okay, be back. Hey, this looks pretty good to set that thing up. And the casting is really a pretty good one. Let's see, here's the level here. Yeah. Let's set it across there. I think it's good. I'll just clamp that down and clean this up and drill a tap hole for, oh, I guess a 1/4 inch fine thread. I'll try that. Okay, I saw something like this on eBay. Somebody 3D printed a plastic holder for these old KDK tool posts, and I got this pieces here I got from the blade, and I had this little magnetic base, and I was going to check out and just see how well that worked. I think to center it, I can lift it. Oh, okay, you go. You start climbing with it. Kind of sticky. And when it starts to go down, I think that's it. Okay, I'll take and do a quick check here and see how this chuck is doing. I was having a little bit of inaccuracy on smaller diameters, but I think it was just a burr. So I'm going to kind of just twist that in there a little bit and then snug it. Let's see how we're doing. Well, that's about a 1/2 thousandths run out. A little bit more there, isn't it? I'm going to try it again. But I sure can't complain about that. This chuck was just under 250 bucks on eBay a couple years ago. I think people want more from it. And it had a run out of a, oh my God, let me move this over. I got a saw cut back here. I don't know if that matters or not. Okay, I'll snug it. Okay. Just gonna get that needle, maybe you can see it. Well, that's less than a 1/2 thousandths run out from the last time I reground this. And I think it's holding up good because I've cut a lot of parts. A couple months of it, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. Not even half thousands. Okay. Now, I got this axles and just tooled up nice and it's done. And now I'm starting to venture off over here. Hey, Chloe, what are you doing? Come on in here and say hi. She's out there. So I'm kind of focusing on the milling machine and the jig boring corner here. And I got a little job I'm working on. And it kind of, this older equipment, it takes that 5,000 pound machine and that 4,000 pound machine to do the job of a Bridgeport. But it does everything better than a Bridgeport than this 10,000 pounds of machine. But it takes a while for setup. And I think in this video, I was doing a little switching around on that. I'll see how many minutes I got going. I can't do very long videos because of a memory shortage. So maybe I'll load this. But I'm going to continue on the broken composter machine. Okay.